Morning, Steve and Team Massive. In one video, you talk about if it's worth it to reach natural potential. Would you say this becomes a question when you're at 80%? So, a couple things going on here. If you work hard, you're going to build up a reasonable degree of strength. Okay, you're going to get to like a 275 bench, pretty decent dead, pretty decent squat, pretty decent dumbbell row, pretty decent overhead. So you're sitting there with your 80-pound dumbbell overheads and your 100-pound dumbbell bench, and you are like the king of the castle. You're doing pretty good, like you're a gym legend in your gym, and you're doing pretty good. So the question is, if you want to go from there, up to like gym legend, like from gym legend or near gym legend to like just maxing out 500 squats, 17.5-inch lean natural arms. It's going to take a lot of time. Okay. It's going to take a lot of time. I told you in 1989, after 30 months, I got to about 274, 7 by 4 by 5 inch bench, or 275 by 4 or 5 rep bench. That's about 315 after 30 months. It took me till 1999, 10 years later, to get to 365 on bench. 10 years to add 50 pounds. That's the thing. Is that going to be worth it? Because you have to go, you have what it takes, right? But the question is, once I get to gym legend status and I want to eke out the last 10%, I want to keep pushing. I want to be Alpha Destiny Alex. I want to be GVS. I want to be Bald Omni Man. I want to be the big, hairy, ugly dude. I want to be all those guys. The last 10%. What's happening in the last 10% is you're pushing big, juicy weight for a long period of time, 3, 5, 7, 10 years, right? And that can be punishing, and it can be mentally challenging because progress is tediously slow. You have to be in love with hard training. You have to understand that plus ones are going to be super rare. I got clients like this right now. You know, you're going to get to a point where if you want to go from gym legend to greatest of all time, and watch my video earlier this week about strength standards, it's a long process, my friend, unless you're a freak. And you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? You have to ask yourself that. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, right? I'm trying not to be a downer Dave, but it is going to be a long process, man. You get a 315-pound bench, you want to get up to 365. It could take you 5, 7, 10 years. It could be a grind. You can hit like a +1 every 6 months, and you think like, I'm plateaued. No, you're not. You're not plateaued. You're just damn strong. Like, unless you're one of these guys like Larry Wheels benching 675 and taking just creatine, right? It's going to take a while. Mentally, it can be more torture.